versus Gluto an upset, even though they, like, Chag had already beat him? Like, I would say that as far as power ranking goes, it is, right?
I think that is technically an upset. Gluto, of course, being ranked top 10 in the world before COVID, #1 in the entire continent of Europe. Chag, like, is top 5 in Mexico, but, like, that's it, right? Like, and I don't mean to say that's it as, like, to discount Chag,
No.
but in terms of rankings, Gluto's repertoire is definitely much more impressive. So seeing Chag not only upset him, but frankly destroy him in 3-0 fashion with a 2-stock in the final game was incredible to see, but Gluto definitely going to be a little bit maybe pissed off coming off of that loss against Chag in winners. Gonna be looking to run it back here in the lower bracket, but first he's got to go through Law to do that. So I might feel a little bit bad for Law and anybody else who's standing in his way, because Gluto might be on a warpath here.
Yeah, this could be the wrath-filled Gluto that is trying to get that revenge, perhaps something to prove for sure. And even still, like, as they were saying on the interviews, like, this is amazing practice for some of these players that are gonna be trying for those last spots at the Smash World Tour, or that are already qualified. And look at that Law managing to get that first stock and even getting the landing a little extra percent, but I don't know if he's gonna get much more now that Gluto's getting aggressive off stage, and he does manage to get back and even avoiding that upper. Law is playing great.
Every single hit of extra credit here coming through from Law is crucial. Like you said, he's playing great here and actually does manage to get the air dodge back to ledge, past, and gets the jab out. More damage being piled on top of Gluto as we speak, and he's actually kind of floundering to find this kill.
To say, do parries even work in this game? Like, he could not get punished after that. And look at that, finally Gluto getting that coveted stock that he much needed, and missing that tech. A little sketch looking there, but those combos, Law managing to escape with his life. But Gluto does have those impressive just bursts of momentum that he's able to bring to the table.
Right, but Law coming off of a fantastic win over Javi, coming into this set looking to make another huge upset, is going to be stuck off stage a little bit against Gluto, and Gluto chases deep, makes use of the bike, but Law still might not be dead. Gluto actually saves his life there, but he might not, still might not make it back to stage. No, he does. What is this?
Law finally is for doing that air dodge into the course through, knowing that Gluto had no other option to recover. Like, even if he did not in the end manage to get back his feet onto the stage and actually deal some percent or take the stock, like, it still shows that his mind is in the game, right? However, I don't know if that is enough now that he's facing a top-level threat.
Oh, gets caught by the double down tilt, but Gluto doesn't actually get the follow-up thanks to that fast nair coming through from Luigi. 120% on Gluto. Law is going to be looking to take out this stock soon, but you've mentioned it a couple of times. No, never mind. Actually does manage to get the Gimp with the weak hit of up B, interrupting Gluto's recovery, though I will point out, Gluto does now have Waft on the board, so he will be looking to close it out, and just as I say it, he does exactly that. Takes game number 1 and beats Law's Luigi for the first game of the set.
And that was a convincing finish. Like, the way that Gluto was positioned so that he could punish pretty much everything that Law would have done. Like, he would have had to bank on an early recovery, and I bet you that still Gluto will have been able to retaliate in some shape, way, or form. Like,
the only way that Law was winning that was with a 0 to death, frankly.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. And we did see the Waft close it out. So here, Law on the back foot, however, not out of it just yet.
Gets the immediate neutral B from Gluto. He's coming out of the gate swinging against Law here.
Okay, let's see. No upper, no dies, but here the anti-air working in his favor. Those Cyclones were very effective for Law the last time around, so maybe Gluto is gonna be, like, paying more attention specifically for that, and Law manages to recover still. Gluto, I think he likes Law. He's been saving him quite a few times.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Or maybe it's like he dislikes Law so much that he wants to hit him more. But I don't think Glutonny's that kind of person. He is going to take out that stock there, though, with the runoff edge guard. And he's looking a whole lot stronger as this set progresses. Some fantastic adaptation is going on the part of Glutonny. Because if you recall, at the start of this set, Law was actually winning.
Pretty much, and you might not be at fault for getting that, especially after how Gluto has been playing this, getting that fair. I don't think that was even necessary, but like steel damage is damage, and mentally so as well. And of course he was gonna go to the other side just because he can. Like Glutonny playing with more and more confidence as the set progresses, and that is the mark of a top player, right? Even though things can look rough for like a few moments at the beginning of the set, as the set progresses, you see how things escalate further and further into their favor, and Glutonny is one of the masters at just keeping that advantage and pushing it further and further.
Right, Glutonny, one of the most patient players in all of Smash Bros. Ultimate, has the ability to just, over time, wear down an opponent as he slowly adapts to them, but not only adapts to them, causes them to do more and more mistakes as time goes on, and we go from a last stock, last hit game number 1 to a 3 stock in game number 2.
That is exactly what I was talking about, and you even saw how Gluto, I think, that Law did not fast fall after he could not recover right there. Gluto was gonna go for something. Like, I think he was gonna go for the style because he just let go of the ledge very intently so. Like, he was trying to do some cheeky stuff right there, but like, now is Law's turn, right? That last game was brutal. There is no way around it. The stocks speak for themselves. He has to fight within himself to do something different, and I believe we are listening to a switch of characters. Law has some deep pockets as well. He has the DK, he has the Luigi, and he had the Roy and the Chrom. Roy this time around. I know my boy Colt is gonna be very happy about this.
But he's not going to be very happy about how that stock went. Glutonny just absolutely eviscerated Law on that first stock, and Law taking a second to compose himself on that Angel platform and then on that Smashville platform, because that is not how you want to start out the game when you're already down 0-2.
Yeah, that is I believe, is very costly, and even so, like, you are already down on the set, as you were saying last, so this is not gonna get any easier for Law. Gluto can't just keep playing his same super confident game and even overextend it. I would actually like to see him get even more custom, and he is pressuring like he knows how to do, like the master of his character. He is even gonna get that stock. Law not playing very well off stage, and that is very costly. Roy does have a ton of options that he can abuse on neutral, but Gluto is shutting everything down.
Especially with the parries, you can tell that Glutonny is absolutely feeling himself at this point. He knows he's got this set in the bag unless something, frankly, egregious happens. He's just going to keep playing his game, and Law actually misses the Jair confirm there too. Doesn't even manage to close it out, and that is going to be it. Another 3 stock, another game win for Gluto, and secures his spot in loser semifinals, where he'll be facing off against SkyJ just after a frankly dominant set over Law.
Now, that is the Gluto that I'm used to seeing.
Yeah.
Super dominant, just a straight up killer that he is, and the controller is so absolutely dominant that last game. And